Hello again, everyone. I hope you're all having a good day. For today's topic, we're going to be giving you our opinion on what the most important stages and age brackets are of a child's life.
Between the stages of 2 and 3 years old is one of the most essential stages of a child's life. This period is characterized by significant psychic and mental activity, which is reflected in a change in the child's attitude and behavior. Sphincter control begins, achieved when the child is neurologically mature. Symbolic play also begins with the ability to imagine possibilities. And at this stage, children want to do more on their own.
Every time they achieve something, it reinforces their sense of autonomy. Children will also begin to have tantrums and show stubbornness, especially when they are faced with the first frustrations of not getting everything they want. This period is also when children begin to acquire a sense of rules, which is exactly why we have listed it as one of the most important and crucial stages of a child's life. These rules are represented by the parents forbidding certain acts in the face of the child's increased motor skills. And this is when the first notions of right and wrong appear.
It's during this stage of a child's life where it would be incredibly damaging for them to be around any form of negative behavior, either towards themselves or towards other people. It can be even more damaging if the child is around negative behavior for a prolonged period of time. Take, for example, a domestic abuse situation at home. On the positive side, though, if your children are introduced to a mixture of love, rules, and polite interaction skills, then they are on the right path to grow up with a happy and positive mindset. It works both ways.
We believe the next most important stage of a child's life is between the age of 6 and 10 years old. This is known as the latency period. And this stage is characterized by socialization, home life, and school life. Parents must tolerate and encourage their child's social relationships, allowing them to do things with their peers. Friends become essential because it's allowing a child's identity and personality to consolidate. Children become sensitive and jealous of their privacy, and their confidants will be their friends, not always their parents. This change shouldn't be interpreted as a lack of trust, but as a sign of their growing independence. This is also a period of concrete operations, because they begin to manage spatial, temporal, and numerical concepts, which allows their education to progress.
This is one of the most important milestones of a child's life because this is where negative or abusive behavior is likely to have a long-term impact, or even a permanent impact on your child. And this could influence or even alter a child's social behavior, their sense of right and wrong, and they could even grow up with the perception that bullying people is okay. This is the stage where children are also the most likely to remember for the rest of their lives. But again, on a more positive note, if you are good parents who bring their children up with love, respect, morals, and to abide by the law, then there's no reason as to why that wouldn't have an incredible impact on what kind of person your child will grow up to be in the future.
That's all the time that we have for today's video. But as always, we hope you enjoyed watching it and found our information useful.